You're welcome back to Hello Nigeria. It's Friday, and we just have the right type of guest to put you in that fantastic, groovy mood for the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the studio with us international, amazing DJ Java. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much.
DJ,
Thanks so much.
pick up your phone. I'm calling you request line.
Very well, very well. What song do you want?
Hello,
How you doing?
DJ
Not
Java.
bad, not
DJ
bad.
Java.
I'm all right.
I think it's our first time of having a DJ.
Yeah, it is.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank
So,
you so much.
what's your name? Or is it hidden identity?
You know,
Would you rather not say?
I mean, I
Who
need them
told you his name
to
is
go and
not
find.
Java?
Sorry?
I need them to dig deep and go and find.
Oh,
what
okay, so we
what
need
the
to.
name
So we're
is.
not digging deep enough. What do we
Okay,
have to do?
where are you from?
I'm from Kogi State.
Okay.
My mom's Delta. Yeah,
All
my
right.
dad's Kogi.
Where are you, Isoko by any chance?
Yes, my mom's
Oh,
Isoko.
my husband is Isoko, so I'm Isoko
Ozora.
by marriage.
We love it.
Great to have you on
Yes.
the show again.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Okay, so DJ Java,
Yeah,
tell us
please.
about yourself. How did you start and how did you get into DJing?
Basically, I'm a music producer as well as a remixer, DJ. And I started in Cyprus when I went to school because I studied mechanical engineering.
Wow.
And yeah, so there was a different scene. I mean, we all needed to have something else to do apart from studying. And it wasn't really easy to have a job. And I've had the passion of DJing since. So I started there and I realized that the vibe there is different. Like DJs are on a different wave there and they're celebrated and people appreciate it's like a job. There's going to go to you say, oh, my dad's a taxi driver and he's legit. Like, yeah, so DJ was one of those kind of jobs where you can tell someone you're a DJ and people will love you. And then when we do shows, the way people, react to each music, I know it's just really different. So that motivated me to keep going. And then when I was done from school, done with the masters, I came back to try and see how it will work out here. And so far, so good. It hasn't been bad.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to your beginnings. What drew you to, apart from trying to make a living, what was the underlying passion behind it?
I mean, I love music. I love music. I started as a producer, just always making big beats back then in school. And I just realized that I had this control feeling where when everyone is around and, everyone wants to listen to music, I'm always that person that always wants to control what everyone is listening to, be on top of it. So I was like, since DJing is an occupation, why not try? So it started like that for music and then it just started building up. So it's like a production, everything all together.
Must be such. Is it an easy? I mean, it looks like an easy job. I mean, you're playing
No,
for
I've tried
people.
DJing before. It's not
You're
the
playing for people
mixes.
to. I mean, it's enjoyment. People are dancing. It's such a happy job.
Yeah.
And they're celebrating you too.
Yeah, true.
So
Well,
is it as easy as it looks? Ayo said it's not easy.
Well, it's not
Maybe
so
because she's a
easy
bad
as it
DJ.
looks because, now you're dealing with emotions. This is not playing for yourself. There are a lot of songs out there, but at the same time, you need to know when to play certain songs. Do you understand? Because if you're coming out on a Friday night, for instance, maybe you are stressed out, you want to just enjoy yourself. So you need to go to a place where you hope that the DJ will read how you're feeling, so it's not like a wasted night. So that's where the tough part is. It's not just playing the music. It's about understanding the crowd because you're playing with so many emotions.
I was just going to ask the question about understanding your audience.
Yes.
Because you cannot just go with a set mix and go to any
never,
place. So
never.
how do you judge an audience? Have you been to
How
a
do you
job whereby
feel?
you had to immediately change what
Yes.
you're about to play? Tell us about
Yeah,
it.
sometimes, like if you go into a place and the age group is like, let's say 20 to 30, you know the vibe. When you see people
What kind of
from
songs
like,
do 20 to 30-year-olds?
I mean, they want the trap, they want the Afro beats, they want the new school.
Okay.
They might really, okay, fine. Some people might dig the hip hop like that. But then if you see a setting of like 40 or let's say 35 and above, you need to give them that old school vibe once in a while.
Like Benga.
So it's the brilliance to know how to, mix the old school with the new school and still keep them,
And then if you're
going.
playing at a 50th birthday party.
Yes, you should know how to give them. And then
Right, it
once
takes
in
a
a while,
lot.
you can even have that whole, wasiu, them, you could put it in there and know how to still mix it with, let's say, Cars Familiar or something. So it's still like, the old vibe, still with the new vibe in a way.
So there's an art to it,
Yeah,
isn't
there's
there?
an art to it. It's not so easy as just going there and pressing. That's the
And you were
difference in DJs.
self-taught.
What do you say?
You're self-taught.
Yes.
Yeah. So which comes first for you? Which do you have greater passion for? And can you separate the two, production and DJing?
I think they go together. I mean, the production is a plus. So that when they're saying, just like a beat maker and a music producer, I know the same thing. So when you're a DJ and you can produce and remix, when I say remix, it's like taking a cappella of Adele's Hello and putting it on some up-tempo. Yeah, there's already a difference. You can't classify whoever does that to just a normal DJ who plays. So I think they go hand in hand. You know, playing people's music in the club makes you happy, but then again, playing your own remixed music or your own original produced material and seeing the way crowd like reacts to it's a different ballgame entirely.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that the art of DJing should be, I don't know if it's currently done in school, for people to study it? Because like you said, if you speak to a number of people who are in your profession, it was self-taught. They just took an interest in it and started doing it. But we know that with everything, training and experience can never be taken away from it. Do you think this is something that should be introduced to the formal curricula when it comes to schoolwork?
Yes, why not?
All right.
And
it's a legit occupation.
Yeah, I mean, because people can live off it.
And
so
people
you can
make
as well
millions of dollars.
Yeah, so you can as well teach them how to do it. And it's a step-by-step process, you know. And then, yeah, because I think there are some tutorials as well on YouTube. So, I mean, people already take time to
teach it already.
Yeah, people teach master classes.
So you talk about it being an occupation, right?
Yes.
Do you think that, so you lived in Cyprus, you talked about how you saw DJs in Cyprus and people made a career out of it.
Yeah, of
Can people make a career out of DJing here in Nigeria?
Yes, it's possible. But, you know, it's difficult.
But people are few.
Yeah. But then, like, you just have to be focused and just know what you want and not do it for the money, because you just go and stop at a certain point. Yeah. But if you do it, again, people will love the fact that you're doing it out of passion, and you just keep getting, you know, shows, and before you know it, money is just like...
Now, there's this argument that's been going on that there's no party like a Lagos party. There's no, like, Nigerians like to party.
Yes, of course.
I'm sure you've been to Ayanapa, you've been to
some
Ibiza, and all this European party capitals. I mean, the people in Cyprus love to party. Where would you say the crowd? I don't know. People say, you know, Nigerians like to party. Yeah. But you look inside the crowd. People are just drinking their champagne and chilling. Yeah. And some might actually be thinking of the economic problems. So where do you feed off?
The fuel
which vibe? And what does it do to you as a DJ when people are having a great time?
It's an amazing feeling, you know. Like... I don't know how to explain it. You know, here sometimes go, we say 100 people, 200 people. I'm talking about like rave of like 2000, 2005, where you know that one mistake is costly. Because you're looking at everyone's, you don't even need to carry bottle and sitting about. Just get a cup. Like everyone is jumping. I think Europe, man, like it's
so
amazing.
Give it to them.
Yeah, you just keep going because it will motivate you to know what to play. Like here now, there are life-saving songs. You know that December, you know, if you hook, you can just play Fire.
Exactly.
If you hook now, I can just play Legbegbe. You can use Legbegbe to think. You know, there's some songs, there's like, as you sing the people and you're playing, you just know what to play, even if you don't know what to play. Because as the energy, like you're feeding off their energy. Yeah. So it's a different vibe entirely. And that's the kind of crowd I love to like play for. Don't want to see girls sitting down, pressing their phones. No, now's not the time.
Oh, gosh.
I had to say that because they always do it.
I mean,
even some guys, when I see it,
you came out to have a great time.
You came out. So don't carry bottle and stand or stand on the table or the chair. I mean, let's have fun.
I'd like to ask you a question, but before I ask that, you have something coming up. Because before you go, you have to tell us the do's and don'ts of party etiquette. Yes. So like you mentioned one, don't be on your phone throughout. Try and mix. Snapchat. So you tell us a little bit about that a bit more, just on the playful side. Of course. But first of all, you have something coming up. Yes, you have an initiative, you have a program. Tell us about it.
Actually, there's a tune I just even dropped, Thai Jeans. Now I'm a producer as well. Oh, so I dropped, and I'm trying to push, mainly, my forte is house music. So I try to infuse Afrobeats with house. So my production has a little bit of house and Afro in it. But this one
sounds great.
Yeah, thank you. This one is house and drum and bass. Yeah, and I decided to bring it back to Africa by getting Fowls who can put some tonations in there to drag it back. So it's called Thai Jeans. It features Fowls, who's a Nigerian breed, and also Oz. He's a UK Nigeria boy, so he still gives that UK and African vibe in the same tune that's European. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what is on right now.
I hope you're going to do a video for that so we can show it on Hello Nigeria.
Yes.
Thank you.
And who would you say is the greatest DJ you look up
to? I actually love Armin van Buuren. Yeah.
Where's he based?
It's Dutch.
He's from the Netherlands.
Of course,
Netherlands, yeah. And then Calvin Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yes,
man, me,
so-
I grew on these people. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
General
just
Kovac,
yeah.
yeah.
And then when I picked up the interest, this were the people I started watching. And then SA2, Black Coffee, Black Motion,
yes.
DJ Maforisa.
They have a huge
Yes.
house thing going on there.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's their own original material. If you go for Black Coffee concerts, you're hearing Black Coffee songs. If you hear any song that's mainstream, it's a Black Coffee remix. If you go for DJ Maforisa, we already know.
Yeah.
He even found a way to cut it,
Nigeria.
Yeah. So if you're going for the show, it's all DJ Maforisa. You understand what I mean?
So that's
the
the
fun
level
part.
we should be getting.
That's
to.
the level.
And
That's
thank
the
you for flying
difference.
Nigeria's flag out there.
Thank
and
you so
keep doing the
Thanks
great
so
work
much.
you're doing. How can people connect with you on social media?
On social media, my Twitter and Instagram is DJ Java Official. So that's DJ JAVA Official. And yeah, from there you can link yourself anywhere. Yeah,
And
my
have
YouTube.
access to your
yes,
materials.
same, as well.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, we didn't get to, because our time is out
No,
now,
it's okay.
to ask you the etiquette of, party, because some people need to hear it. But we have been speaking to DJ Java
so much.
from
Thanks so
Nigeria
much.
to the world.
Thanks
Now,
so
make
much.
sure you get his new song, Tight Jeans, featuring us from the UK and our very own Files the Bad Guy.
one
Thank you
time.
so much
You're
for
welcome.
coming,
Thank you very
DJ
much.
Java.
You're welcome.
We'll go on a news break right now. The birthday girl, in case you didn't know, today is GBK's birthday. We'll be reading the news this afternoon. Then we'll come back as we wrap up the show. We have another DJ in the studio. See you soon.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.